Life today moves fast, especially for women who are constantly balancing work, relationships, responsibilities, and expectations. It's easy to give so much to everyone else that you forget about your own inner peace. We're diving into what real psychological balance looks like for women, how to protect your mental space, reconnect with yourself, take a breath, and let's begin. What is psychological balance? Let's start with something simple. What do we actually mean when we say psychological balance? For many women, especially in fast-paced Western cultures, balance isn't about being happy all the time. It's about something much deeper. Feeling centered even when life is stressful. Understanding your emotions instead of fighting them. Having solid boundaries that protect your energy. Feeling connected to yourself, not just to what others expect from you. Having mental space, yes, actual space to breathe, think, and reflect. But psychological balance also means recognizing when things are off. And that's something many women aren't taught. Growing up, a lot of women hear messages like, be nice, don't overreact, put others first, don't make things about you. These messages might seem harmless, but over time, they can disconnect women from their own emotional signals. True psychological balance is the opposite. It's about reconnecting with yourself. Because you can't balance what you can't understand, especially when it comes to your inner world. The modern pressures women face. Let's talk honestly. The expectations placed on women today are incredibly high. 1. Career pressure. In the US and Europe, women are expected to excel professionally, to be competitive, ambitious, highly capable, but also warm, understanding, and emotionally available. It's an exhausting double standard. Men aren't judged for being assertive. Women often are. 2. Emotional labor. Research shows women carry more emotional responsibility in relationships and families, not just doing things, but thinking about them. Remembering birthdays, appointments, schedules, checking in on people, making sure everyone is okay emotionally, smoothing conflicts, maintaining harmony. It's invisible work and it drains psychological balance. 3. Social pressure. Western culture sets a high bar. Be fit, but not too obsessed. Be successful, but also humble. Be independent, but don't seem cold. Be feminine, but not too girly. Be a good partner, but also self-sufficient. Be confident, but not too confident. Women are constantly adjusting themselves, like tuning a radio that never stops crackling. 4. Digital pressure. Social media adds a new layer. Perfect bodies, perfect skin, perfect homes, perfect lives. None of it is real, but the pressure is real. 5. Internalized expectations. Many women grow up with the idea that they need to be the helper, the soft one, the calm one, the responsible one, the one who holds the family or relationship together. But who holds her together? All of this. Career, emotional labor, social norms, digital comparison, internal expectations creates a storm. So if you ever feel overwhelmed, it's not because you're weak, it's because you're human. The foundation of women's emotional well-being. Now let's explore what actually supports a woman's internal balance. 1. Emotional awareness. Women are often told they are too emotional, but emotion is a strength. Emotional awareness means naming how you feel, understanding why you feel it, responding consciously, not automatically. This isn't dramatic, it's mature. Women who understand their emotions make better choices, set better boundaries, and manage stress better. 2. Self-worth. True psychological balance starts with knowing, I don't need to earn my value. This is huge, especially in Western cultures that often link worth to productivity. Your worth doesn't depend on your job, your income, your relationship status, your looks, your achievements. You're valuable simply because you exist. 3. Boundaries. Many women struggle with boundaries because they were taught to be nice. But boundaries aren't about pushing people away, they're about protecting your balance. Boundaries sound like, I need time for myself today. I can't take on more responsibilities. I'm not comfortable with that. I need you to speak to me respectfully. This is not selfish. This is healthy. 4. Connection. Women are wired for connection, not just romantic, but emotional and social. Having supportive friendships, meaningful conversations, and a sense of community boosts psychological resilience. Loneliness destroys balance. Connection restores it. 5. Autonomy. Women need room to make choices for themselves. What they want, who they are, what kind of life they want to build. Autonomy means not living your entire life as a reaction to others. Barriers that disrupt balance. What actually throws women off their psychological balance? Let's talk about the most common barriers. 1. Overthinking. Women tend to analyze everything, and society teaches them they're responsible for everything. This leads to mental overload. 2. People-pleasing. Saying yes when you want to say no, fixing things that others should fix, overgiving to avoid conflict or disappointment. This drains emotional energy faster than anything else. 3. Guilt. Women feel guilty for resting, spending time alone, saying no, putting themselves first, not being perfect. Guilt is one of the biggest psychological traps women fall into. 4. Lack of self-care. The real kind. Self-care isn't expensive skincare, bubble baths, candles, spa days. Self-care is saying no, resting, breaking cycles, asking for help, prioritizing mental health, letting go of impossible standards. 5. Suppressing emotions. When women are taught to be the strong one, many end up bottling anger, sadness, fear, stress, frustration. This creates emotional imbalance and eventually burnout. How women can restore psychological balance. Now let's explore practical, realistic tools. 1. The pause technique. Before reacting, pause. Just 10 seconds. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? What do I need right now? This prevents emotional overflow and helps you respond intentionally. 2. The bare minimum days. Women don't always need to be productive. Some days the goal is simply to eat, shower, rest, breathe. Bare minimum days restore balance. 3. The 3 boundary rule. Start with 3 areas in your life where you need boundaries. Examples: work emails after 6 p.m., emotional labor in relationships, family expectations. State your boundary gently but firmly. 4. Journaling. Writing helps women process emotions, understand patterns, release stress, clarify needs. It's simple but incredibly effective. 5. Solo time. Western women often feel guilty spending time alone, but alone time is essential for emotional grounding. A walk, a cafe visit, a quiet evening. Anything counts. 6. Therapy or coaching. Talking to a professional removes shame and brings clarity. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of self-respect. 7. Reducing mental load. Don't carry everything in your head. Write, delegate, ask for support. Your brain has limits. Respect them. Supporting women, partners, friends, and community. Psychological balance isn't just an individual journey. Women thrive when the people around them understand their needs. How can partners help? Listen without fixing. Share emotional responsibility. Take initiative. Respect boundaries. Communicate openly. How can friends help? Be honest, supportive, and safe. Celebrate each other. Avoid comparison. Offer real presence, not judgment. How can society help? Normalize women's anger. Stop romanticizing burnout. Respect women's choices. Encourage mental health tools. Challenge unrealistic beauty and lifestyle standards. When the world supports women's inner balance, everyone benefits. Closing thoughts. Psychological balance isn't a destination, it's a relationship with yourself. Some days you'll feel grounded and calm. Other days you'll feel overwhelmed, and that's okay. What matters is learning how to listen to your needs, honor your emotions, and protect your inner peace. Women are incredibly resilient, but resilience shouldn't mean suffering in silence. Your balance matters. Your mental health matters. Your well-being matters. You deserve a life that feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. Thank you for watching, and remember, balance begins with you.